Hey guys, what's going on? It's Anime Sensei here, and today I'm going to be doing What If Naruto Was a Hyuga Part 5. And I know I've been gone for a minute, but if you want to see any latest stuff from me besides this, I did do a collab with Word Potato. So if you want to go see that, go check him out. Check him out on his channel, Sword Potato. Also, I have a Discord, so if you guys want to join, the Discord's in the comments. Also, I know I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back, and I'm back for good. No leaving, no. I'm back. Anyway, it's good to see you. So let's get straight into the what if. So we all left off with Naruto training with Jiraiya. So I'm gonna say that it's a time skip, and he's pretty much, they're done since the 1 month period of training is pretty much over at this point. So we cut to Naruto in this at the training field as he just finished training with Jiraiya, as he's thinking to himself, I'm gonna be fighting Sasuke, so I need to make sure that I'll be able to win. Hopefully. I just don't want to lose, because if I lose, then, well, I won't be able to become Chunin. As Jiraiya comes to see Naruto and sees that he's deep in thought, and proceeds to say, calm down, kid. It's gonna be good. You just need to, don't think of it too much. Chill. Because if you're stressed about it, then, well, you won't really have time to come up with a strategy to beat him. So, pretty much, yeah. That's how it is. So, just calm down, take a break. As Naruto agrees, and Dry hands him a popsicle as they chill for a bit. And we cut to the next day. Yeah, the next day. As Naruto is pretty much just waiting, since at this point the matches were changed, yes. Sasuke and Naruto are fighting. Neji fought against Neji was gonna fight Gaara after Naruto and Sasuke. Shikamaru fought Tamari, just as normal. So now, we cut to Sasuke right before he arrived, about 30 minutes before he arrived, as he's talking to Kakashi, questioning him. Kakashi, why are we taking so long? Shouldn't we go now? Otherwise we'll be late. As Kakashi looks at Sasuke, telling him, well, I think we would make sure your technique is good, just in case. Because no, you're going to be fighting Naruto. So, you're going to need to be careful. He's a tricky opponent. So, you're going to need to be careful. Also, Kakashi says, listen, don't use the technique unless it's to a point where you have to. Try not to kill your comrades, because I taught you this jutsu to protect yourself. I don't want you to make the same mistake I once made years ago. With Sasuke kind of intrigued and a little curious as to what Kakashi's talking about, but eventually shrugs it off and practices Chidori a bit. As we cut to Naruto about 5 minutes before his match starts, as Naruto's kind of just thinking to himself, well, no, out loud, where's Sasuke at? Where's the emo prick and the lazy sensei? Like, where are they at? Like, what the hell? As well, Sasuke, at this point, he'd probably expect Sasuke and Kakashi to be late. As suddenly the Riki Nine approaches him, asking him questions as they all start to think if Naruto would be able to beat Sasuke. What's Naruto saying? I'd beat that emo prick any day. But Sakura getting angry, calling him a baka, doing his usual simp and shit. You know, and tries to hit him, but then he substitute with a log, and she gets his winner. And she goes crying to her mother, as they all laugh it off. The few people who actually do have faith in Naruto and think he can win is Shikamaru, Choji, Rock Lee, and surprisingly enough, Neji. You must be wondering, Neji? Didn't they have beef? Well, yes, but we're gonna have a flashback to about 2 weeks before the tournament. As Naruto had just finished his training with Jiraiya, as he's getting ready to leave the training field, suddenly he spots someone. Neji Hyuga. He really does not like that prick. As Neji approaches, he says, "Oh, look what we have here. Hmm. The the Hyuga, the so-called Hyuga. There's no way you're Hyuga. Look at your hair. You literally have black hair. What Hyuga has black hair. Not sure if you've seen dipshit. What Naruto said. Hinata has what color? Let me think. Brown. As Naruto is a little angered by that, but he kind of proceeds to provoke Neji, saying, tell me, how's your training going? You're definitely gonna need it. The son of Hayashi, Hyuga, or Hizashi, whatever, hasn't really lived up to what he's been called. He's not even that strong. As Neji gets pretty angry and makes a remark about Naruto being an orphan, as Naruto says, you wanna fight? You wanna take this? So it feels sincerity here. They get into their stances, closing their eyes for a second, as suddenly it seems as if they had disappeared. As they appear in front of each other, clashing, each trying to get the hit over each other, trying to get the the lead. As Naruto tries to go for a gut punch, but Neji's able to block it and sends him flying back as Naruto hits a tree and coughs up a little bit of blood. As Naruto created shadow clones, as they all did the wind style Gale Palm, while Neji did a 8 trigrams palm rotation to counter it. As at this point, Neji had realized that Naruto's pretty good when it comes to wind style. So he charges at Naruto, trying to use the 8 trigrams, 64 palms, while Naruto tries to dodge, up until Neji manages to hit him in the chest. As it sends him flying back, suddenly Naruto does get a little bit angry, mostly at that, with Neji's taught saying, look we have here. The dude who talks so much but can't even live up to it. You'll never be a Hyuga. You'll never truly be one. You'll never, and I mean ever, fix Hyuga, because this is just a broken cycle. You'll never be able to fix it with your power. As Naruto gets enraged a bit, going into his, basically what he used in the tuning exams fighting Neji, like when he was fighting him in canon, that form, as he manages to, he pretty much charges at Neji, as it seems as if he was only a blur and appears in front of Neji, sending a gut punch to Neji, as Neji goes flying back and hits a tree, as Naruto picks him up by the collar, constantly hitting him, saying, you arrogant prick, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand anything. Just boo-hoo, just 'cause you lost your father. Boo-hoo, poor old Neji lost his father. Tell me, Neji, did you grow up not knowing your parents? Did you grow up with everyone hating you? Did you grow up with no friends? No, you didn't. Just think, just because you lost your father. Boo-hoo. As Naruto punches him in the face again, as he finally lets go, saying, "You don't understand true pain. Simply the fact of you haven't been through as much. But I understand what you're going through, though. I will admit." With Naruto saying, "But here's a word of advice. Make something of yourself. It's not Hinata's fault that your father's dead. If anything, blame Hayashi. But you shouldn't go for revenge. A wise man once told me, revenge gets you nowhere and only causes you more pain." As Naruto proceeds to show Neji his seal, saying, "I understand what you go through." And Neji's confused. What do you mean? What is that? As Naruto proceeds to explain about the QB telling him that this is a S-Class secret and no one can't tell anyone. As Neji nods, Naruto proceeds to help him up as Naruto leaves. They do meet up to train a little bit more throughout the rest of the month sometimes, and had eventually became pretty good friends. As we go back to the present time, with Neji agreeing that Naruto probably could beat Sasuke in a fight, let's be honest. At least in his opinion, that's what he thought. Since Naruto was able to best him in a fight, he personally thinks Naruto is gonna win. But suddenly, we move to about 30 seconds before Kakashi and Sasuke arrive, as Naruto is pacing back and forth. It's a little mad that they're late to this fight, as suddenly it's only 5 seconds. Suddenly, two figures appear, showing up, as it's shown to be Sasuke and Kakashi. As suddenly, Kakashi says, "Sorry we're late," as he scratches his head, with Sasuke saying, "Naruto, good to see that you're here. I've been wanting to fight you." With Naruto just nodding, ready to fight Sasuke, as Kakashi makes his way to the to the stands, as the judge starts it off in 3, 2, 1, go! As Naruto and Sasuke go clashing at each other, trading blows as they try to gain the upper hand against each other. As suddenly Naruto manages to land a gut punch to Sasuke. As Sasuke manages to get back up, charging at Naruto, managing to punch him in the face, as Naruto is able to do an uppercut at Sasuke, sending him in the air, as he creates 2 shadow clones, spinning them around while throwing them in the air. As the shadow clones arrived right above Sasuke, firing a water bullet jutsu, as Sasuke proceeds to fall. As Sasuke's falling, Sasuke proceeds to activate a fireball jutsu to counter Naruto's. As he manages to land on his feet, Sasuke charges at Naruto, simultaneously punching him. As Naruto manages to catch one of his hits, and manages to hit him in one of his chakra points. As they continue to trade blows, we move to the stands where we see Kakashi and Jiraiya talking with the rest of the people, with Awesome saying, "Whoa, Kakashi, you've definitely taught your Genni." With Kakashi kinda sweating a bit, also about the fact that he didn't train Naruto, with Jiraiya interrupting saying, "He did no such thing. I trained Naruto," as he abandoned him to train the Uchiha. With Kakashi saying, "Well, Sasuke's training was a priority. He was going to be fighting Naruto, and besides, I left Naruto with Ibisu. With Jiraiya getting slightly angry at this, Kakashi, do you really think that's a fair thing? They're going to be fighting each other. You left Naruto with someone weaker who you knew wouldn't really be able to teach Naruto what he needed to know. While you went to go train Sasuke. Let's say theoretically, I never can, and Naruto had no one to train. Do you think he'd be able to stand a chance against Sasuke with Kakashi with with his head down, nodding that Naruto would stand no chance? Thinking that when this is all over, he's gonna try to make it up to Naruto. As he had noticed when they both arrived, Naruto didn't even bat an eye at him. As we move back to Naruto and Sasuke, Naruto creates 5 shadow clones, as he tells them, clones. Hold them off, and I think it's time. As one of the clones charges at Sasuke, trying to hit him with a punch, while the other one suddenly appears behind him, getting him in a full Nelson. As suddenly, the other clone appears right in front of him, getting ready to send a gut punch at him, while Sasuke managed to do a substitution as the clone had hit a log. As Sasuke had kicked the shadow clone in its neck, causing it to pop. As all of them were gone at this point, Sasuke suddenly sees Naruto preparing a jutsu of sorts. It seems to be red, yet it seems to have... No, it's purple, but it seems to have a water aura around it, yet it's a lightning jutsu. He is confused at this, while the rest of them in the crowd is pretty confused, with their jaw dropped at seeing a genin creating a technique and doing a technique such as that. As Sasuke realizes, I'm definitely gonna have to up my game. He does a few backflips, managing to land on a wall as he prepares his Chidori. As he shoots out, as he shouts out, Chidori, charging at Naruto. As Naruto charges at Sasuke, suddenly they're impaled with 2 swords in the chest as they were stuck to the walls, impaled in the chest. As suddenly, as everyone seen this, they all looked into the crowd to see a black figure with black hair. And the man was tall. He was a black figure because they couldn't really see him. He was more of a shadow. A tall man with black hair and a cloak suddenly says, I didn't miss, huh? As everyone proceeds to freak out, suddenly the Sand siblings are behind him, as Kabuto casts his genjutsu as most of the people fall asleep. As Kakashi tries to go help out Sasuke and Naruto, suddenly he's stabbed in the head. As Naruto and Sasuke, who are still conscious but are kind of bleeding out, see this, witness this. Kakashi stabbed in the head. As the black figure says, I guess your sensei's gone. Bye-bye to sensei. As Kakashi's lifeless body drops to the ground, with Naruto and Sasuke just sitting there, impaled as they couldn't do anything. But this is where we leave off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please join the Discord. Yeah, I have a Discord now. I'm gonna link it below, and if I don't, I'm gonna try to figure it out. Also, go subscribe to my other account, Deadly Chaos, if you want to see 7 Deadly Sins, my hero, all that. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed. I kind of had to record this Comment down below if I should redo this, and if y'all didn't like it, just comment down below. I want honest opinions, 100%. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see what if Naruto had a rage kick again, Kai, that I did with the Lord Potato, a collab we had, go check out his channel and go sub to him, and you'll be able to see that. And I hope you guys enjoyed. The anime sensei is